Best to speak from the heart, I suppose. I'm glad to be back. And we're glad to have you back.
Glad hardly suffices to describe it. We're over the moon that you're still here, Derek. Or should we call you Ocean?
I no longer have Ocean's power. Derek will do. I was remade from the portion of my essence that wasn't returned to the star, and will live out my days as a man. May I ask what happened? No sooner had the 12 vanished than you reappeared before us. At the very last, I couldn't bear it. Couldn't bear to say farewell. Your earnest friendship has weighed down my steps. And the little fellow's fervent call halted him. I was overwhelmed by the keenest longing to remain among you and see more of the world I love. Upon seeing me torn, my brethren bade me follow my heart. I needed no further urging. We created the instrument of blessing in the faith that one day the star would no longer need our guiding hand. Thanks to you, that day has finally come. But I ramble. How uncharacteristic. Let us head back to the Aunt fellas, shall we? I wonder if they'll still be able to return there to enjoy the gardens. Well, we must return to Charlian. The Forum will be expecting a report. Yet, if the entire truth were to be revealed to the public, it would shake the very foundation of the worship of the 12. In penning our report, we would do well to consult the Forum on what details are safe to disclose. Much pertaining to the field of mythology will need to be obfuscated, I fear. Worry not on my account. Inspired by our findings, I have in mind to examine the 12 in the context of reception theory. The people's perception of deities are wont to be informed by their culture. By comparing the differences across eras and regions, I believe we may uncover heretofore unseen aspects to the 12. Reception theory, you say? Most intriguing. I should like to see the fruits of your research when I visit Charlian. When you do, have care not to reveal who you used to be. Our scholars would be all over you like starved beasts. I see. Perhaps I shall wait a while before I come calling. Before I came to you, I simply roamed the world. I had no objective, nothing I wished to find. With the second chance I have, I mean to undertake my travels with a renewed perspective. But ere I set out, I would move my brethren's hopes elsewhere to a place in men's midst. Oh, what a wonderful idea! If you don't mind, we should like to accompany you. By all means. We make for the Sanctum of the 12 in East Shroud. Seems like a good place. No matter how many times I've visited the Sanctum, its majesty never fails to move me. And the rich history. Originally built during the dawn of the 5th Astral Era, it was reclaimed by the Wood before being restored in the wake of the Calamity. Surely it stands as a testament to the influence that magical civilizations and city-states have had upon Eorzea culture. This sanctum harbors the hopes of men, and now those of my brethren shall join them. If you are not averse, I would speak a little of my brethren. That is, those individuals whose essence lent them form. As it pertains to another age, some concepts may be foreign to you, but would you be interested nonetheless? Excellent. Baraka was a man with a gift for creating inanimate objects such as buildings and furnishings. With his abilities, he served a supervisory role at the Bureau of the Architect, where he was nothing short of a pillar. His chief was carefree to a fault, you see, and he took it upon himself to ensure the work was done. Valgar was a brawny man whom Venat encountered on her travels. They quickly struck up a friendship, and he joined her on a quest to destroy an enormous meteor that was hurtling towards the star. It is fair to say this event gave rise to the legend surrounding the destroyer. Azima was a woman who served as a judicial officer in the Bureau of the Administrator, an experience which served her well as a warden. She was an ardent proponent of the seat of Azem, and dreamed of treading under Venat and her successor. Naltal was a close personal friend of mine. A merchant by trade, he was outwardly gregarious, but also possessed a reserved side and knew quiet joy in his passion for all. When men began treating him as a dual-respected god, it reminded me of the person he used to be, and I couldn't help but be struck with a pang of nostalgia. Nafika was a landscape architect of great repute who grew plants scattered from the star over. Despite being skilled in magic, she preferred to nurture plants as nature intended, and her garden ever bloomed with beautiful flowers. All who visited were said to leave with their souls solved. Althik was a researcher who observed newly made creations in Elpis. He possessed mastery over time magics, and was known to be a kind-hearted, reticent man. Although it was his sister's urging that he first join our faction, he soon became a stalwart believer in the cause and always took the initiative in discussion. Alone was a formidable warrior tasked with hunting creations that were deemed detrimental to the star. For her prowess, she had been regarded as a leading candidate for the seat of pastoral, preserver of discipline and order. Memphina was the youngest among us, a student affiliated with the Words of La Habrea at the Academia Nida. Even within that prestigious institution, she was considered a prodigy, and hers were the hands that created the magic to isolate and seal Zodiac. Thaleia was the headmaster of the Academia Nida, a man of learning and leadership both. He presided over the institution's myriad faculties. No known phenomenon existed in which he wasn't versed. Words do not do justice to express the remarkable scholar that he was. Naimia was an observer in Elpis, like her older brother Althik. She possessed a caring and inquisitive nature, and was liked and trusted by her peers. It is said that she began the custom of offering flowers to the departing. Limlen was a researcher at Metabasia's Thalassy, a facility for the observation and evaluation of sea life. So passionate was she about her work, she once threw a knife at someone who inadvertently came too close to her observation subject. Ocean was a traveler whom Venat encountered in the wilderness. They shared a campfire and discussed at length what it meant to be free. Leaving my hopes as a wanderer in this place, I shall set forth anew as simply a man named Derek. And last but not least, the Watcher. He was the chief archivist at Animes Anida, and respected Venat deeply as an individual, even as he cared for her as a dear friend. Indeed, among our number, none was more devoted to Venat, and that devotion made him best suited to this duty and solitude that accompanies it. That is all. 'Tis a lot to remember, but I should be glad if they remain with you in some way. We're grateful that you should share with us these new aspects of Heidelin in the 12. Thank you. Well, this past time we headed back to Sharlayan. It wouldn't do to keep Uishika waiting. I assume that you will be traveling via Leminza, in which case, allow us to see you off from here. Till now I have wandered alone, but as I recently learned, a journey is better shared. Of course, when you're given an opportunity to. Okay, let's travel to Leminza. Do we know where? Now, where is it? Okay, now we have to wait for this to load. Oh, didn't take too long. Oh, Sean. Our friends are presently booking their passage. That's where you were. There's room aboard the next ship, so we'll be setting sail shortly. Oh, Derek, no sooner do we arrive in a crowded place than you up and disappear. 'Tis a force of habit, in order to avoid people. But I needn't do so anymore, do I? On the contrary, I should embrace the chance to connect with other souls. as your comrades, we completely agree. And remember, you're always welcome at the Baltesian Annex, so be sure to pay us a visit. You may depend upon it. Thank you, Derek, for giving us your trust. And thank you as well, Jude. Had you not been with us, we would have struggled to grant a Twelve their wish. Well, we had best find our vessel. While the report remains to be compiled, I believe we can officially declare our investigation complete. Till next we meet, my friends. Do you still have time, Jude? Ere I embark on my journey, there is a place nearby I would like to visit. Might I ask you to accompany me? Thank you. Come, we shall head outside the city via the Tempest Gate. An Ethan ride? There you go. From the sea like a storm, but I've always found the sensation quite invigorating. Lest you wonder, I intend to strike west and thence make my way through upland out of the ocean. And in order to mark my new beginning as a man, en route I wish to see ocean's embrace with you. You need only accompany me across the bridge. From there I shall continue on my own. With baby Obo Obo. Such a great wave there was that ripped the coast creep from the mainland. In the wake of the calamity, my brethren and I were all occupied with our respective duties. This is my very first time seeing the bridge. Shall we then? Temporarily constructed with wood. Ah, such an invigorating breeze. Your beauty truly knows no bounds. Forgive me, I was lost in thought. I look forward to the bridge completion. I'm honored that it should be named Nosh. Well, this is as far as I ask you to come. But if you're willing, might we converse a little more? It occurs to me I hadn't asked you about your opinion of the 12. How you personally perceive us, for instance, or what you felt when you faced us. Your words from the heart, I would take with me as a memento. Nice. Is that so? The others will be glad to hear that. Thank you for humoring me, Jude. And apologies for keeping you so long. I am ready to set forth now, to witness a world filled with our blessing. To begin with, I shall tour La Noche and visit those locales which are named after the 12. After which, I shall go wherever the wind blows. With your friend. Together with this fellow, of course. Until such time as he tires of my company. He won't. This time I shall embrace the joy of meeting and accept the sorrow of parting. And when the time comes for me to return to the star, I shall share my experiences with my brethren. Needless to say, your words will feature prominently in my recounting. Oh, that was bittersweet. You will continue your own journeys, will you not? Then I shall look for you out there. Fare you well, my friend, and may the 12 bless you and keep you. Such a cute little thing. Mr. the Rum. Jesus. And they made me cry again. Good job, Square Enix. Good job. Alright, if you enjoyed it, comment, leave a like, subscribe. That's it, everyone. This is Princess Farron signing off. Take care and good gaming. Bye-bye.